Thanks, I guess. Oh, now it's just 50%. Oh, flash forward 5 days. We're down to only 1 day left of the year. I know it's sudden, but we're gonna throw a year-end party tomorrow. Kick ass! Are you organizing this, Futaba-chan? Thank you for letting us know. Sojiro's making New Year's Eve soba noodles for us. In that case, would it be alright if we met up in the evening? May I invite my sister? Go ahead, the whole place is reserved anyway. Should we call Yoshizawa too? Well, Ground and Futaba already covered it, but she really helped him out in that palace before. And it's New Year's Eve, so it's not like she'll be busy at practice. I agree. Then Nagia, you're officially our event coordinator. It's your job to contact her. Alright, see you tomorrow.
A year-end party, huh? I'm already excited. Oh, let's invite Yoshizawa right away. Thank you for inviting me. Although, I admit I feel a bit like I'm
Yusuke, what's with that scarf?
There's no need for modesty.
It's even his portrait.
After all we've been through, there are no strangers here.
Yeah, you really helped him out too.
In that case, I'll accept your offer.
Yo, I really can't stop staring at that thing you're wearing.
So it's caught your eye as well. It happened to catch mine while I was strolling through the city. I bought it for myself as a reward for the end of the year. What do you think about the scarf? Thank you. Your compliment is music to my ears.
God, are they having tempura shrimp rice bowls? Oh, man. That looks good.
I don't think anyone other than you could pull it off, Kitagawa-senpai.
This fashion chat is fine and all, but if
Oh,
you
it's
don't
soba.
dig into
Never
that
mind.
soba soon, it's gonna get soggy on you.
Not to diss soba, but I was really looking forward to a tempura shrimp rice bowl. But soba bowl with tempura shrimp? Hell yeah. Still good.
Ah, yes. My apologies. Thank you for the food.
It's
Itadakimasu.
chow time.
So good.
Sakura-san, you made these noodles yourself, right? They're amazing! You could open a soba restaurant.
Oh, thanks. I made a little too much, so if anyone wants a refill.
Seconds, please. How fast do you eat? You eat a lot more than I'd assumed you do, Yoshizawa-san.
I don't know if that fully explains what's happening here.
Hey, don't diss her.
Senpai, don't kid them so much. My appetite's totally normal.
Breaking news on our top story. After nearly 2 weeks of silence, the prosecutor's office is planning to move forward with the biggest case of the year. They have announced that they will move forward in the charging of Representative Shido for his confessed crimes.
It's finally happening.
I was planning on telling all of you about this a little later. This case is all thanks to a certain man's testimony.
And it's the scarf of Yusuke who told everything. Okay.
But I can at least share this one piece of good news with you.
And that would be?
The woman involved in his false charge case has finally come forward and provided her testimony. I can't say for certain yet, but his criminal record may very well be overturned.
For real?
And that's wonderful! Congratulations, Senpai!
Of course, this is highly confidential. Got it?
What great news! Looks like we really will be having a happy new year.
This is incredible! It's an actual real-life good ending!
And after that, the 2-hour New Year's special of Tokyo Vice.
Bad ending. Bad ending.
Packed with some of the network's most famous faces. I'll never give up.
I've been seeing this guy on TV all the time lately.
Oh yeah, he's a model turned actor. With a figure like that, I can see how he's gotten so popular.
Calling for Shibusawa.
So he's popular, eh? If I were more like that human, maybe Lady Ann would...
The year is winding down to its final moments. Let's take a look at how people are spending it all across the country.
Now that I'm thinking about it, a hell of a lot sure did happen this year.
Right? It's like, how many years of our lives did we actually live through this year?
I doubt we'll experience anything even similar to it for quite some time.
Well, this is just from my point of view, but I really hope that's the case.
And I guess starting next year, we'll just be good boys and girls at school.
If that's the case, then I assume you'll be able to handle your summer break homework on your own, right?
Please don't go there, Senpai.
I don't think I see that happening.
Okay, that's a
Fine,
better
fine. I can't do it alone. I mean, what do I even do as an honor student?
So much has happened over the past 12 months.
8, technically.
But in the end, we got to spend it together like this. I want to believe that this was a great year for us.
Yeah, I don't have any proof, but I feel like next year's gonna be even better for us. I feel the exact same way. How strange.
Well, that's only natural, considering how pleased we are with our end-of-year celebration.
Young people have been gathering in Shibuya all day for the big countdown at midnight, and this crowd is...
I really don't want to get going, but it seems like it's time.
See you next year, right?
Next year? Sojiro! Osechi time! Get those New Year's dishes ready! Chop chop! And don't forget the black beans!
Yeah, I hear ya. If I start prepping the beans now, they'll be ready by the morning. Don't worry about the food. You just go have a good night's sleep.
Anime cutscene? Oh. Happy New Year! Oh shit, it's already the new year! Last year's end seems only yesterday. Should we get together for a party or something? We gotta celebrate somehow. You having something in mind? I don't know, like a mochi eating contest or something? A prospect absolutely devoid of any class or dignity. I don't know what we'd do, but I'm totally down to see you all. Same, but not tomorrow. I got plans. Me too, apologies. But any other time should be fine. Sure, we can pick a date later. Anyways, Happy New Year. We're gonna have a great one, guys.
Hey, don't tell this to the others, okay? But even after I disappeared, I was still vaguely conscious, and being separated from all of you was really scary. I thought, if it's even a little bit possible, I wanted to come home to you guys. That's why I'm so glad I was able to come back here. Yeah, thanks. Well, it's pretty late. Let's get to sleep. I know I've said this before, but I hope we keep sticking together like this.
Velvet Room. At Maruki's counseling office? Where am I?
Class will be dismissed momentarily.
Class will be dismissed momentarily.
I get the feeling that I need to go home. Oh god, I'm having a school dream! This looks like the school. I need to go home. Can I not save? Okay, well, let's go for a walk.
Get awesome results at track meets alongside everyone else on the team, and eventually I'd get a hold of some scholarships for college to make things easier for my mom.
Ryuji. Lavenza, is that you?
If that never happened, I would have gotten to enjoy my time in high school with Shiho.
On. The fact that these are all things that they've told Maruki, so next would probably be Makoto if we're following the order of events. But if we're following when they were joining the Phantom Thieves, then it would be Yusuke. Also, I don't remember these mannequins being here.
My sister's been supporting the
Makoto.
family. It's unrealistic to demand any more of her. I'm helping Okumura Foods grow, with my father watching over me.
Why was it Haru next? I I feel like Futaba... It was Futaba next because that happened during the Hawaii trip, and we hadn't met Haru at that point. So it should be Futaba next? If not, then Yusuke. Isn't this where you belong? I see. So you still haven't accepted it. Well, I won't force you into anything. Let's meet again. He's in the prisoner clothes in school. I feel like I had the most bizarre dream. What could it have meant? Would you join the Phantom Thieves? Hell no. Also... Ah!
Good morning.
What? New date thingy! Hooray! Were you still asleep, Ogami-senpai? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. I feel awkward asking this now that I've woken you up, but... Remember promising me that we'd go to pay our respects to the shrine together on New Year's Day? Great. Well, today's the day, if you want to keep that promise. I realize this may be a bit forward of me, but what do you say to accompanying me to Meiji Shrine this afternoon? Fine.
I'm so happy.
Thank you. It'll probably be pretty crowded today, but it oughtn't be too bad in the afternoon at least. I must agree. I'll make sure to pray to the gods that it won't be so crowded. Oh shoot, I hope that doesn't count as me wishing before making my offering. Hey, you up yet?
I'm counting.
Let's meet at the shrine around noon. I'll see you then. If you're awake, could you lend me a hand?
Sorry to make work your first activity in the new year. Oh, that reminds me.
I'm gonna take everything going forward at this point with a grain of salt because I just saw that filter that came up on screen.
Happy New Year. And I hope you'll continue getting along with Futaba and myself.
We're especially grateful you're open today. You know how everything on TV for New Year's is the same old, same old.
Say, boss, don't you have any plans for this morning?
I could cook some up, so long as you serve yourself everything and pay your bill on the way out.
Ah, right. Can't exactly make plans when you've already got customers.
How about you, young man? Are you going to the shrine for the new year?
That's a wise choice.
So I noticed Morgana wasn't upstairs with Nagia. And he did say if he could attain a human form, then Lady On. We'll find out.
Happy New Year. That's what you say today, right? Who am I? Are you still half asleep or something?
Whoa.
What bam?
Oh, looking sharp.
Oh, you look absolutely lovely, Futaba-chan.
Am I still dreaming? Is that what that whole, like, filter was all about?
I picked it out with my mom.
Sorry, I don't want to be late to the shrine. More showing off comes later. Well, time to make like a tree.
The year's first shrine visit, eh? What do you think we should do?
Well, perhaps we don't need to go this year. We don't have any more wishes that need granting.
Sorry, but I think I'll be getting there sooner than I expected. It was way less crowded than I thought it would be. Did my wish actually come true? I'll wait by the entrance once I get there. Don't worry, no need to hurry.
What's up? Did you have plans for today or something? Oh, come on, you should have just said as much then. I'll be fine here, so off you go. Have fun. Oh, but it's pretty cold out there, so don't forget to dress warm so you don't catch a bug.
Hey! There we go. I haven't seen Morgana today. Where could he have gone? Anime.
Pie!
She looks so gasp beautiful.
Do I look weird?
2020 vision.
Sorry for the short notice. I couldn't send you a New Year's card, so here we are. Well, shall we? I wonder why. There aren't many people here at all.
Telling you it's a dream.
It's really unexpected.
Or the
I'd almost
metaverse.
prefer the usual crowd.
Man, the end of the year was just a few hours ago.
Believe it or don't, only 364 days until the next one.
That is true, but...
I know I'm gonna use the wrong year for a while.
Well, I have an idea. New Year's party tonight to help switch gears? Huh? Didn't expect you two here.
The gang's all together again. It's only been a day.
How many coincidences can there be in one
Aw,
day?
she looks nice.
And a good morn unto you all. I haven't seen you in absolute ages.
We were hanging out just yesterday.
Oh, I guess we all had plans to drop by here first thing today, huh?
That would explain what led us to the shrine, but to this spot at the exact same time? Talk about incredible happenstance.
Yeah, Joker would have
Indeed.
forgotten if not for
But due to
Yoshizawa.
this fortuitous turn of fate, I am able to witness this mesmerizing sight. Truly the embodiment of Japanese beauty.
Also, I apologize for talking over these some of these lines of dialogue, but this is all new, so when it comes to my mind, I'm like, okay, gotta say it right now. Gotta say it right now. All right. So I'm gonna try to restrain myself from doing that again.
What are you doing, Kitagawa-senpai?
Just ignore him. It's like a fit he gets into sometimes.
So, what do you want to do after this? If we've got the time for it, why don't we grab something to eat together?
I'm sorry, I'll be heading out with my family once we're finished here.
I have somewhere to be as well.
Me too. I'll be dining with my father somewhere.
Dream sequence.
I'm gonna hit up some New Year's sales with my mom.
Dream sequence.
Well, looks like you're all busy. And maybe I should hit up the track team and see what they're up to.
Also, it struck me as odd whenever Makoto said she'd spend it with her family, i.e. her dad and sister and mom. Family, as opposed to my sister.
Ooh, I'll get in touch with Shiho and find out if she has any plans yet.
It's like no one's making any sense.
Well, I guess we'll all just go do our own thing then.
See you later.
Looks like it's just us now. Oh, I was wondering earlier, what did you wish for at the shrine, senpai?
I forgot.
Well, we did just run into everyone else. Maybe that was your wish. Me? Well... Oh, I'm sorry.
Her phone's actually working?
It's from my dad. He's telling me that some relatives have come over to the house, so I have to go home and spend some time with them. He decided to come all the way out to the station to get me. My family's kind of serious about their get-togethers. I'm really sorry. I was the one who invited you here and everything. At least allow me to accompany you to the station. Dad!
You should hold on to your sleeve. That is your dress kimono, after all.
First time meeting him.
Who do we have here? I believe this is our first time meeting.
Hey, it's the glasses that we picked out.
This is my senpai. The one I told you about before. My senpai who's done so much for me.
So knowing that this is a dream sequence, okay, so we know that this is a dream sequence. What are the chances that this is not her dad? Like, this is just a figment of someone's imagination.
Oh, so you're her senpai. My daughter talks about you all the time.
Dad! Not all the time.
Is that not so? I was told you picked these out for me too. I know it's pretty late for it, but thank you all the same.
Dad wears them all the time, even at work.
I'm quite the fan of them. Well, shall we get going?
What?
Something wrong?
If Yoshizawa saw that too, then it's us two that are being affected by this fake reality.
No, nothing. Well then, Senpai, please excuse us.
I don't have any other plans for today. I should head back to my room. Morgana still hasn't returned. I feel like the questionnaire on the fan site has changed too. Yeah, it did. Hey, do we have the first dream of the year today? Do we? I thought that was tomorrow night. Is it that big a deal? You'll just have your first dream whenever it happens. Hey, this is important. I can't let my first dream of the year be a nightmare. It doesn't count. Duh. Here, take a look at this. Maybe it'll help you have good dreams. Aww. When'd you take this? It was before we met up with you guys. We all bumped into each other first. Though, maybe we should have taken a full group shot since we were all meeting up anyway.
This photo is good in its own way. Indeed, I believe it will inspire some good dreams.
But you gotta dream of some specific things if you want to have a good year, right? What's the traditional thing again? Mount Fuji, sheep, and okra? Hell yeah on the last thing. Sounds messy. It was Mount Fuji, a hawk, and an eggplant, in that order. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make myself dream about that.
I sincerely doubt you can brute force yourself into dreams. I plan to have a dream of singular beauty.
I gotta get to bed anyway. I got practice tomorrow, too. What happened this afternoon can't be normal. Something is wrong. Especially considering Ryuji didn't want to join the track team at the end of his social link, right? Like, he wanted them to just do their own thing. I can feel a warm breeze on my face. I sense someone's presence. Sir?
What's up? Who am I? Hey, you've been acting kinda weird since yesterday. What's going on?
Are you two still sleeping? Your lunch is gonna pull a vanishing act if you don't come down soon.
Is that Futaba's mom? Okay, so, real quick. This guy has piercing blue eyes, and Morgana hasn't shown up at all. Is this guy Morgana? He's even wearing, like, a chain around his neck, like a necklace, i.e. a collar, i.e. Morgana. It's even a yellow one. He's wearing black. Morgana's a black cat. Is this guy just, like, the personification of human Morgana?
Ooh. Oh, you can go on ahead. I'll be down in a sec.
And dream sequence again. Yeah, it's Wakaba.
These beans are the best!
They're all perfectly shaped and so shiny. Looks like your recipes have reached housewife level quality. You trying to get hitched sometime soon?
Thanks, but no. Hey, come join us.
Try the sweet black beans. They'll change your life.
Good morning.
Sphinx lady?
Oh, is this your first gag of the new year?
Drunk on the spirit of the new year already, huh?
I'll warn you not to try any pranks with Wakaba. It'll only blow up in your face. She'll tease you forever until she finally bores herself.
You know me too well.
Wakaba?
Wakaba. Your work and your kid were so fulfilling for you. Why'd you have to die so suddenly?
Yeah, Wakaba's dead. We know this. She was a big plot point. Wakaba is Futaba's mother's name, and that's Futaba's mother, but she's no longer.
What's up? Not feeling so good?
He's been like this since yesterday.
Shut up, Morgana.
Morning, Mona.
Morning. Do you think there's enough Osechi for me to join you? Was that a question? Of course I'm me. Seriously, are you alright?
Something is definitely very wrong here.
Okay, that's enough joking around for now. Go ahead and grab a seat. I bet you're just hungry.
Thank you for the food.
Joker. Okay, so here we have the family of younger sister Futaba, older brother Morgana, and Joker. He made a comment about being an older brother before, too. God damn it. Okay.
I can't remember the last time
And
I
Walkabout
actually
being
got
the
to
mom.
relax and enjoy myself on a New Year's like this.
I'm stuffed too. If only I had something to cap off this meal. Like a cup of coffee?
Boy, that was a subtle request.
Oh, does anybody want dessert with their coffee? I'll go pick it up. My treat. You want a Mont Blanc, right, Mom?
Oh, how kind. Thank you.
All right, I shall return.
Be careful.
Suspenders, huh? Morgana is supposed to be a cat, and Wakaba, she shouldn't be here with us.
What's the matter?
Sorry, we haven't opened for the day yet.
My apologies. I merely wish to speak with him for a moment.
He's in on it too! He's in on it too!
Why don't you go and get some fresh air with him? I'll stand guard over your dessert for you.
Like, he, Yoshizawa, and Joker are all in on this thing. As in, like, they're all being fooled by this false reality. And those teammates we saw earlier were not them. Swear to God.
You say that now, but when he gets back and his dessert's gone, I'm pretty sure he'll suspect it was an inside job.
I can definitely see that happening with Mona on guard duty.
Hey, come on, guys.
Sorry.
I guess I'll start the coffee.
You know, don't you? We
New
have to discuss this.
facial features.
That's what I need to discuss with you. Come on.
Sorry, I just had a revelation.
Well then, let's try to sort through this situation.
Okay, so we started in Maruki's counselor's room. After that, everything went screwy. Like, after he exited the dream, everything went screwy. We've seen all the teammates interact with Maruki at some point. And they're all acting weird. We have yet to see Akechi and Yoshizawa specifically interacting with Maruki, and we ourselves interacted with Maruki. For sure. But at the same time, why would they have each one of the teammates interact with Maruki if not to show, like, on their own, if not to show that the three people that are not the teammates, as in the player character and then the two other teammates that we have interacted with before, that have not been seen having their own little, like, interlude with Maruki. They're all brainwashed. Like, I'm assuming that reality warped around them because they were, like, affected by Maruki in some manner, shape, or form. But then these three were not. Anyway.
That seems as good a place to begin as any. At the end of last year, I turned myself into the police as the perpetrator of the serial psychotic breakdown incidents. Your memory of this is still intact, correct? Perhaps the most confusing part of my story comes post-detainment. Obviously, I was thoroughly interrogated about my involvement in Shido's case, but for some reason, after questioning, I was suddenly released. No explanation whatsoever. I agree. No matter how one attempts to rationalize it, my release is extremely unusual.
So far, Akechi looks like his new portraits are less about him being extremely emotional and now more so being less emotional. So, like, his very standard face when looking at Joker as opposed to his slightly curved facial, like, his slightly curved smile, and now this where his eyebrows are just completely, like, flat-lining. It reminds me a lot of the main villain of Ace Attorney Dual Destinies on the 3DS. I'm not going to spoil anything, but the main antagonist of the whole thing had to do with emotion, and he had varying levels of emotion when he naturally cannot express it. So he didn't know he himself didn't have the ability to express emotion, but he could act like he could. Anyway, that's what Akechi is reminding me of here. He is lacking emotion now that his whole plot has been revealed.
More than that, it should be impossible for them to release a confessing suspect after only a brief interrogation. But what's even more unbelievable to me is... That's right. Wakaba Ishiki. I can't believe she's been brought back to life.
Oh, I guess also to make an addendum to all the teammates interacted with Maruki thing. Morgana's the only one who hasn't technically done that, so not sure why he's there. Anyway.
For the time being, you seem to be the only one who's still in their right frame of mind. I should get to the point. Let's make a deal. What say we join forces on this? I want to investigate what exactly is happening here. I'm fairly certain you wish to find out the same thing, no? For the time being, you and I share the same goal. To solve this problem, don't you agree that it'd be safer for us to partner up?
He's right about the need for teamwork to deal with this bizarre situation. It may be best to work with Akechi on this.
Have you made up your mind? Allow me to remind you that we are equals in this endeavor, understand? Anyway, let's get to the matter at hand. First, I need information. Can you tell me what happened after parting ways with me in Shido's palace? I see. Though some abnormalities appeared immediately, the most glaring ones arrived after the New Year. And all of the Phantom Thieves, with you as the sole exception, are living in this altered reality without even realizing it. Go ahead.
Senpai, it's Yoshizawa. I'm in Odaiba right now, and, I don't really understand what I'm seeing, but I'm just going to describe it to you. It's that building. It's really faint, but I can see that palace thing that Morgana-senpai mentioned a while ago. Senpai, I know this is sudden, but could you come to Odaiba right away? I understand. I'll see you soon.
That was Yoshizawa-san's voice, wasn't it? I believe I heard her say the word palace. Despite not being in the metaverse. You're planning to meet up with Yoshizawa-san, right? I'll join you. We're all but guaranteed to find a clue there. Now that we've made ourselves a new deal, you wouldn't turn me down, would you?
That's fucking ominous. God damn. Yeah, here we go.
Senpai! And... Akechi-san?
We just happened to be together when
Oh god, he's back to his fake emotions.
First a dead woman returns, and now a palace appears. How intriguing.
Akechi-san, you know about palaces?
Would it help you grasp the situation if I told you that I have the same powers he has?
Really? Does that mean you're also...
Allow me to stop you there. I'm not a part of the Phantom Thieves. However, since you've already grasped the concept, it's clear to me that you're a fellow Persona user.
Yes, I can use a Persona as well. I'm not a part of the Phantom Thieves either, though. I just so happened to slip into this palace with him and Morgana-senpai a while ago. But what could be the meaning behind its appearance here? I just happened to be passing by on my way home when I came across it.
Since nobody else is making a scene about it, I assume others aren't able to see it. Or they see it, but it doesn't evoke any real reaction in them.
Yes, that's exactly it. I asked some people in the area, and none of them seemed to care at all about its appearance.
Rather than simply hypothesize out here, we may be better off taking immediate action.
You mean, we should go into the palace?
Not only has a palace manifested in reality, but this is the only one visible to us. I realize I have no proof, but it's highly likely that this is related to our current incomprehensible situation. Wouldn't it be more efficient to just go inside and see what we can learn? That is, if we have the means to do so. Oh, it's...
Metaverse Navigator icon is back on my home screen.
I thought it was gone for good, but it looks like we've regained access to the nav.
It was also very sparkly, as if to say it's been adopted by someone new other than Igor.
I have it as well.
Is there a search history?
Search history? How do I check? Ah, there's one search in the log, but...
There's an entry in the search history, but I can't read whose palace it is.
Ugh. The name portion of the entry has been censored somehow. Could this be the doing of the palace's ruler?
Does that mean we can't enter the palace?
Well, we do have the search history, so it should be possible to infiltrate it anyway.
If you're going in, would you be willing to bring me with you? I can't put my finger on it, but something's been bothering me about this place ever since we first entered it. I promise I won't slow you down.
What's your call?
That settles it.
All right. Let's do it.
Whoa! 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 Back to the cool music.
I'm getting a second look here, I've noticed just how mysterious this place is.
Also, let's take note that Akechi's in his second awakening form, with the one with Loki.
What could this building even be?
It depends on what the palace's ruler thinks of the place. We'll likely find that out if we keep pushing forward.
I don't know if I like that or not. I'll make my judgment on it later.
Is that so? By the way,
What's the matter?
well, I'm not sure how to put it.
Oh look, your shrew outfit.
True outfit.
Oh, you mean this old thing?
Also, I noticed right when we came in that the format of the date came back to look kind of normal. Like, it's still different, but it looks a little bit more normal than before, like with the new updated one. So that makes me think that once we stop this dreamscape from occurring, that will go back to being like this, as opposed to the Sakura Blossom one, or whatever the theming was for outside of this new palace.
Yoshizawa-san aside, there's no reason for me to uphold the pretense of a righteous, sincere detective prince. Enough chatting. Let's move out.
Yoshizawa asks, so what's up with Akechi? I go, oh, he's just plain evil.
I'll just add this.
So, I don't know if I've cut the video by this point. I feel like I should have, because there was no good stopping point for me, recording-wise, to go through with this. So, what I might end up doing, if I can remember, is instead of making this one 3.5 hour long video, I'm just gonna go for until I see the time code on Audacity get to like 3 hours 15 right now. I'm currently sitting at 2.5 hours, and then hopefully that's a good enough stopping point to cut the video adequately, because if I time it right, then it leaves an hour and 45 minutes per no, sorry, an hour and 30 minutes. No? Yeah, hour 45. Accurately. Either way, I'm rambling. So, 3 hours, 30 minutes, or 3 hours, 15 minutes, somewhere in that ballpark, equal video length. You're here to watch the video game. Let's watch the video game. Also, I wanted an excuse to listen to that music some more.
It's a treasure chest. I don't see any traps either.
Come on, new knife. Okay. Heal charm. Ooh. Okay, before I do anything, I should check out these guys' stats. Cool new splash art, as creepy as he is. Level 75 Loki. Leviathan, Megadilla on, Debilitate, Riot Gun, okay. Ega on, Attack Master, okay. So he's mostly just another physical attacker, for the most part. He's got access to Aegon for curse skills as well. And Sandrion has Makoga on and Koga on, so she is the Yusuke, whereas Loki is more like Ryuji, I guess. He's got a lot of endurance. Curse Ryuji and Bless Yusuke. But she's also got some healing skills, so I guess that's good to have. Brave Step. Okay, neat. Veil of Midnight. Increases chance of an ally not being downed when attacked. Nice. Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, that's neat. So let me equip them with some stuff. Sure. And sure. She's weak to curse, I think, so this'll at least bolster her her ice resistance, but not her curse resistance. And for accessories, sure. Yeah, let's run with that for a little bit. Also, let me look at the hat. Yay! Proof of Haru's love. This place feels different than it did last time. That was a few months ago, wasn't it? There could have been a change of heart since then. Do you remember how far in you went, or how far you went in last time? I think it was just beyond that door. That's where Senpai came to help me. I see. So you're only familiar with the area close to the entrance.
Now,
let's keep going.
let us depart.
Let me grab... Oh, nope, never mind. That one didn't have any treasure in it. This one does, though. Tangled USB cord. So someone savvy, I guess, with computers? Oh, hang on. Let's talk to this person. Apparently anyone who comes here can become happy. I wonder if that's really true, although everyone here seems to be having fun. Someone else on the other side. Happiness for everyone, huh? Maybe it can really happen. Or it can happen. Maybe even I can get a better life. That's actually pretty solid. Okay, so last time we were handling hell with mementos, and now we're handling heaven? I guess this does resemble computer wires. There's even a camera there. Yeesh. I'm still standing by the idea that this is a lab. There's so many people here. This is definitely different from the last time. Welcome, and thank you for coming, patients. You will be guided to one of our specialty care facilities according to your individual desires. We will assist each and every one of you. Rest assured, everyone can become happy. Should you have any questions about the facilities, feel free to bring them to our staff members nearby. What a strange announcement. That's my other name. Become happy? What kind of place is this? What piece of media am I thinking of where, like, there's this whole thing about being happy or being, like, guided by the light or something like that. And it turns out to just all be, what's the word? It turns out to just be fluff, I guess. Also, I did not need to go the long way, I guess.
This is the best.
Also, I saw in the background there was a patient with red hair. Oh, we got a lab doctor.
Disguises. You aren't among those who desire salvation.
Look at those guys on the left side.
Leave. You are unwanted intruders. Do not disturb our Lord's research. This world's salvation.
The language of a shadow is a hint into its ruler's ideology. This one sounds rather cultish, for example. Sorry, but we're going to pass through there now. We don't have the time to waste on peons like yourself.
Why do you willingly strive for self-suffering? Why are you reaching out to your own pain?
Yoshizawa-san, you can do this, right?
That is a neat-looking shadow.
It'll be too much trouble to go about this haphazardly. I'll provide the support. Look at this scum pile up.
Shut the fuck up, Akechi.
Fine by me.
God!
Time for a bloodbath.
I'm guessing these guys are weak to curse by this, this whole thing of introducing Akechi again.
Quite a while. Nothing gets me quite as excited as this.
Akechi-san.
Now, time to obliterate them.
All right.
Persona! Loki!
Okay.
Dance, Persona! Show them
Okay, so they're weak to Bless. Gotcha.
All on the ground. Crush them!
Ugh.
Slice and dice!
Oh god, he's taking the role of Futaba.
Sorry.
I think we handled that rather well, didn't we? Especially considering the last-minute arrangement of our team and all. Yoshizawa-san?
Yes. So that shadow, it said something about research, and also something about pain.
It mentioned salvation as well. All this seems to indicate that the palace's ruler is not in his or her right mind.
Really? What gave you that idea? A palace that is spawned from distorted cognitions or, like, ideas, and the ruler is not in their right mind? The what? Yeah, ace detective. Ace fucking detective. Fuck you, Akechi.
Oh? I seem to have found a map to this place. Let's make good use of it.
So I've only shared pleasantries with Akechi-san. Would you say this is how he normally is? Like a ruthless sort of person? I see.
What say we save the idle chatter for later and keep moving? Unless teaming up with a ruthless sort of person is too much for you to handle.
Looks like we're busted.
Jesus. This fucking guy. Alright, talking. Aren't you gonna get examined? I'm on my way now. So exciting! I thought she had red hair, like the cognitive Yoshizawa in the previous. Hey Yoshizawa, you wanna see a movie taught me? No? Okay, maybe later. Oh, opportunity? Come on, turn around. Turn around. Yeah. Okay, Yoshizawa, watch this. Oh, maybe not.
Show me your true form.
Never mind. Oh, but by the way, gun.
Bugs, I believe, is weak to Bless. Oh.
What a workout!
We didn't even break a sweat. Okay.
Maybe he isn't weak to Bless.
It seems they were not a very formidable opponent. It's a safe room. Shall we take a rest?
Let me have a look around here. She's always just anxious.
Do you have a moment?
I realize resting is important ever so often, but do we really have the time to relax? Getting a strange feeling in my chest. I do hope it's just my nerves about this place.
We don't know what may be waiting for us. Let us explore carefully.
Hey, Yoshizawa. Yoshizawa. Look, you taught me that.
I'll reveal your truth.
Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me? Please tell me you're proud of me. Hello. That looks like a Cerberus, but golden, and also he has a goat on him. Alright. Let's get him.
Crush them! That sure is a jovial shadow. Don't be too serious.
For girls.
So...
Chimera. Yeah, that makes sense. He is a chimera, isn't he?
Well, I guess that had to take a certain amount of power.
Dude, Akechi, shut up.
Okay. I can feel it.
Oh. Happiness, health. Wonder if the palace ruler is Maruki. That would make sense why Yoshizawa was able to activate the palace, because she never actually said Maruki's name out loud.
What?
That voice. Look.
At least I don't think she did. She said Maruki, but not Takuto Maruki, I don't think.
No way.
Dad? Palace ruler abducted all the real people.
Everyone will be arriving soon. Mom, Grandma.
His glasses are not Yoshizawa's. This is the real world. This has to be the real world.
Yes, she'll be here too. I'm sure she'll be here once she's able to calm down. Why? Why?
Dad?
Sister! Sister!
Why? That was your father in the video just now, wasn't it, Yoshizawa-san? And the one he was speaking to.
Sumire, my younger sister. Sumire Yoshizawa. I mentioned to you that I've lost a family member, right? But how was this video? I'm sorry. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. I've been getting this feeling like I need to remember something, but at the same time, I oughtn't remember it.
This is like the fact that there is a palace with this history from Kasumi's past, and that she spawned the palace by saying her own name. It's making me think that this is actually her palace, but someone tampered with it so that she isn't the ruler of it anymore.
Can you still walk, Yoshizawa-san? Whatever it is that's happening, we have to keep going if we hope to learn more about it.
Yes, I'm all right. Let's go.
Hey. When was it that you said you became acquainted with Yoshizawa-san? I see. Anyway, Let's move out. I suspect we still have a long way to go.
This is a nice little foyer area. Kind of reminds me of my high school, actually. I say kinda. There wasn't a big plant in the middle of it, but there was an upper walkway where you could, like, loop around. It was a square hallway, mind you, or a square walkway. But you can still, like, look down on a similar scape on the floor. Also, this is... doesn't seem like there's anything of note here, but there is someone to talk to. Have you seen the announcement on the bulletin board? It might be tough at first, but don't worry, there are lessons for beginners too. If you're interested, you should definitely get yourself examined. It'll change your entire world. Oh, treasure. Nirvana luck. Not that I can use it in a palace. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Isn't this great?
Test track.
This place is enormous. What could this room be?
You seem to be in pain again. Are you all right?
What? I was expecting Akechi to say, "You seem to be in pain again." Anyway.
I'm fine. It's just that I can't stop thinking about that video we saw earlier.
You mean the one about Sumire-san?
Yes. Let's keep pushing. I need to find out why that was shown to me.
So I'm seeing some gymnastics things around here.
You are misguided. Do not search for pain. Only tragedy awaits you beyond here.
A newcomer.
All these warnings of pain and tragedy. Who is your ruler? Why do you all think you know so much about me? If you won't give me an answer, then I'll just force my way through.
Stop rushing into things. Just calm down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is it. Time your attacks with mine.
Right.
It's time. Brute force won't do anything here. They're resistant to physical
They
attacks.
were weak to glass skills normally. Yeah.
Persona! Let's finish this.
I'll break them. Manifest! I missed.
Jeez, Akechi, get with it, God. Okay, well that works.
With this power,
Akechi, time your attacks to mine. Come on, idiot.
Such a fool, rejecting our Lord's mercy. In that case, witness it for yourself.
Now what?
Oh wow, the crowd is going wild. Their cheers are shaking the stadium to welcome a new heroine to the world of competitive gymnastics.
Huh?
Thank you so much.
Oh.
I'm simply thrilled with the results I had today. Your performance exceeded gymnastics? Oh, I have no intentions of stopping. It's my dream to compete and win at the international level.
Brown hair, first of all. But my thought processes are also thinking, like, what if Kasumi is just trying... Like, what if this person here isn't Kasumi, but her younger sister? Or her sister? So Kasumi's just trying to be like her sister. Because Kasumi has red hair. This girl has brown hair, and she's a gymnast. We haven't seen Yoshizawa herself in gymnastics, specifically.
How wonderful. One last question. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out while you have the chance? My younger sister.
Who is Yoshizawa?
Here in the stadium.
I mean, who is Kasumi?
What? Oh, there she is. Sumire.
Oh, never mind. Okay, so I was kinda right. If this is what I think it means, then Kasumi isn't actually Kasumi, but she's in fact Sumire. And Kasumi herself has died.
Stop.
Let's make it come true, Sumire. Together.
Stop it!
Yoshizawa-san? You're...
I really hope this helped you understand.
Shut up, Maruki! Not right now.
A man's voice.
If you keep pushing on like this, you're going to find nothing but heartache. Please, won't you stop fighting this and just return to the current reality?
Nothing but heartache, huh? I don't understand what you're saying, but I have no intention of leaving now.
We are in agreement there. We also refuse to do as you say.
I refuse just because I want to. I have no attachment to these fuckos. I'm speaking as Akechi. But I just don't want to do what you tell me to do.
Now why don't you drop the big voice behind the curtain act and face us directly?
As you wish. Head on down. I'll meet you there.
That very breathy voice, that is
You agreed
Maruki.
to that much more readily than I expected. Perhaps the palace's ruler really will make his appearance.
Thanks for your concern. But I'm fine, really. Let's go.
Kasumi Yoshizawa, eh?
Yeah, the dead one.
I can see it.
Huh.
Show me your true form.
We've got them surrounded. This enemy is a sap. They're immune to psychokinesis. But
I'm
still
gonna
weak.
check this. Aragidine, Bufudine. So it has access to both fire and ice skills, which is neat. Either way, I was gonna bam, bam, bam.
Finish it, Joker.
Jeez, Akechi, calm down. Can I recruit?
There's definitely a communication barrier with this one.
Okay, so I can't actually recruit bugs like this, because that makes sense, where you need to actually advanced fuse bugs normally. So this checks out.
Let's show them our real power. Okay. They were too weak to be a threat. I can feel it.
There he is. Dressed in all white, huh?
Is he this palace's...
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Dr. Maruki?
Glad to see you're all doing well. I pretty much figured that you would end up infiltrating this place. Truth be told, this isn't how I was hoping we would meet again.
Dr. Maruki, you're the ruler of this palace?
Palace? A place where distorted desires manifest. We're asking if you're the source of the desires here.
Ah, I see. Well, to use your own words, yes, I am this palace's ruler, but in my case, it seems a tad different from the ones you've seen.
Would we also be correct in believing that you're involved in the abnormalities outside the palace as well?
Yes, you would. Do you like the reality I created for you?
You created it?
That's right. I have gained the power to alter reality, to make it whatever the people wish for.
Hence why Haru's dad is back, Futaba's mom is back, Morgana has a human form, Ryuji's on the track team, but the only three that aren't willing to accept the new reality are the ones who want like things to be as they are. Not necessarily to be how things, not necessarily to be things that they want to happen, you know?
Is that how you really feel? The old reality was cruel and unfair. The truth is, Yoshizawa-san suffers immense pain each and every time she taps into her forgotten past.
My past? Dr. Maruki? What do you mean? What's happened to me?
Alright. I had honestly hoped that all those warnings you were given would change your minds. But if it's your true desire, then I want you to recall who you really are. And I want you two to learn as well. Once you have, you'll need to choose between the two realities. The merciless one, or the one I've formed.
My high school film school intro. Okay, here's the real
Today
Kasumi.
was brutal, huh? Oh. Feeling okay? It's not that. Why am I doing so bad? I keep messing up my routine.
Your growth spurts just changed your eye level. You'll get used to it. Look, you're as tall as I am now.
We practice the same amount. But you're the one who always gets first place. I can't catch up to you, Kasumi.
You know why? Because it's my right as the elder sister.
We're in the same grade, though.
Oh,
Oh, they're twins. Okay.
We'll reach the top of the world together. That's our dream, right?
You don't get it. Huh? You'll never understand how I feel.
What?
Kasumi, if I were like you, things would be so much better.
An inferiority complex.
Hey, wait up!
Kasumi's the one that people want.
Look where you're going! The light's red! Hey!
The talented one who can reach the top of the world.
Sumire, stop! Listen to me! Sumire!
Sumire is the one that got hit because she was in the bed. But Yoshizawa, like, Kasumi herself. Wait, no. Okay, so, okay. Unfortunate. Here she comes. Sumire Yoshizawa.
Seems you remembered.
That's why this entire time no one's referred to her by the name Kasumi except for Joker. Like, everyone's always referred to her as Yoshizawa-san, never by her first name.
That's right. I'm... Kasumi? No, that's not right. I'm not Kasumi.
The girl named Kasumi Yoshizawa is currently deceased.
It was last spring, before I started at Shujin.
At the very start of the game, I remarked on a line about a 15-year-old girl getting into an accident. That ended up being Kasumi. Sumire continued to exist.
We were walking home from practice. It happened right there, on that street in the video. I wasn't looking where I was going. And Kasumi, she protected me from the car. I was saved by Kasumi. I robbed her of her dreams, and even her life. I'm her younger sister, Sumire Yoshizawa.
I'll take over from here. After all, I do play a part in this story. Her real name is Sumire Yoshizawa. She's Kasumi-san's younger sister, but for months now, she's only seen herself as being Kasumi Yoshizawa, her deceased elder sister. Of course, it was only her cognition of herself that changed, so to the people around her, she was still Sumire-san.
Hence why she said Yoshizawa to everybody.
There were a few rare exceptions to this. Did something happen to make you believe she was Kasumi-san?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Is that the reason why these three are the only ones who are not affected by this new reality? Is because they all knew that she was called Kasumi? Like, they assumed her name was Kasumi? That's why Morgana, like, the whole team, all are referred to her as Yoshizawa-san and not Kasumi. It's all because of a name. Incredible.
It appears you were clueless, but she was Sumire Yoshizawa from the start. However, when we watched that other video, she gave her name as Kasumi Yoshizawa. Considering such an odd claim, I'd actually suspected for a moment that she was the palace ruler.
After Kasumi died, but before I started at Shujin, I received counseling from Dr. Maruki. That was when I told him, if Kasumi is gone and can't make her dream come true, then I want to become Kasumi, so I can turn her dream into reality for her.
So that's why you meddled with her cognition? For her own wishes?
This also, unfortunately, explains that Sumire, even though she was pursuing the same hobbies and goals as Kasumi, she wasn't able to perform as an honor student. So, yeah.
That's right. Limited as it was, I already had the power at the time to actualize her wish. Put yourselves in her shoes for a moment. Sumire-san's older sister died from protecting her. Imagine surviving such a dismal tragedy. Who would be able to cope with that survivor's guilt, let alone heal from the emotional scarring that she's suffered? If Sumire-san can live a healthy, positive life by becoming Kasumi-san, then I believe that reality is what would make her happy.
I've had enough of your high and mighty rationalization. All you really did was use her to try and make everyone acknowledge the validity of your research.
So that's how you see things, huh? That's quite unfortunate. Of course I wanted society to acknowledge cognitive science through my research. But that's because my goal is to save everyone in the world like Yoshizawa-san by ending all suffering.
Yeah, but you're tampering with reality.
My work will convert the wishes of the people into reality.
Okay, but what about the bad eggs? Like, the people who want a very selfish reality.
Even as we speak, my research is coming to fruition. No one will ever have to suffer again under the yoke of an unfair world.
Oh, it just occurred to me. The reason why the word works for these three is because, well, I don't know about Akechi specifically, but because of Kasumi Yoshizawa, like the identity of Kasumi Yoshizawa being imprinted on Sumire, with Joker and Sumire both, that was a distortion of theirs, so they weren't affected by this new reality because of that distortion.
This palace, you called it? It's a place where its ruler's desires take physical form, yes? I wish to utilize my research to save humanity. I suppose that would be the desire I hold dearest.
What total nonsense.
You could very well be right. Still, I'm entirely serious about changing our imperfect reality. Just as she was saved by becoming Kasumi, I'll save every other person in the world currently suffering. In fact, it's my responsibility to do so. You can see how this world's bestowed the duty upon me. The cruelties of history will vanish, and everyone will live their lives just as they've always dreamed them to be. If you don't call that salvation, then what would it be?
And you assume we'll buy into your brainwashing and just live in the palm of your hand. Honestly, that sounds absolutely revolting.
Alright, so that's your answer, Akechi-kun. How about the others? Yoshizawa-san, allow me to ask you yet again, which reality is it that you wish to inhabit?
Huh?
If you so desire, you can return to your life as Sumire. But if you'd rather continue your life as Kasumi, I can grant that wish for you as well.
Dr. Maruki... It's impossible. I'm sorry, Senpai. I can't go back to being her. I can't be the one who led her sister to her death.
Please don't judge her. This is just evidence of how painful life is for her.
Cognitive Kasumi from earlier, like way earlier in the game when Sumire awoke to her persona. Brown hair. And she got. Anyway.
You two sensed doubts forming in the reality I manifested. That's what brought you here. But please, remember this as well. You two aren't excluded from the people that I wish to save. Come now. Won't you accept my reality for your own happiness? No deal so far, huh?
Ah, too hot. Ah, tentacles, I see.
What do you think you're doing with her?
I won't harm her. It's in her best interest that you turn back. You've made clear that you reject the reality she desires.
You can't decide that.
The reality where she lives as Kasumi Yoshizawa. It saddens me when you speak that way. Don't you understand? You deny her wishes when you say such things.
Her wishes, huh?
This isn't just for her. I'm doing all of this for yourselves as well. I honestly do want to come to terms with you. We should talk. Think about it. You both have dreams, no? I have the power to make them come true.
Yeah, but then that's the easy way out.
Become just the way you like.
Total waste of my time.
A shame, but I understand.
Well then, we just have to resort to force now, don't we?
Violence is not my thing.
My associate, on the other hand, Shibusawa. Ugh.
I agree, though. It seems we're out of options here.
Time to fight. Are you ready? Keep up and don't embarrass me.
Okay, so this is probably why they gave that equipment piece that would give Dirahan to somebody.
Stop it, rejecting our lord.
Disgusting. We're not here to listen to your bullshit. So this is fear. Persona. Persona.
Olay.
Feel my power. It's time. There. No time for thanks.
Olay.
So this is fear. I'll break them. Persona! Come! There!
Yeah, that's not gonna do anything.
Persona! I missed! Persona!
I think I just Olayed that. Oh, well.
I'm flagging. Someone heal me!
Okay, but I could like refuse. I could like do this.
Such pathetic attempts won't be enough. How's this?
This just won't go down.
This is gonna hurt.
We're about to lose a lot of...
Accept his mercy. Give yourselves over to him.
Would you just quit running your mouth already? Joker, I'm going to shut that thing up. Give me a hand.
Come on, showdown. There it is. Or showtime, excuse me.
No more games. Out of my way. Crawl. Stand still, you little shit. Fuck. Not bad for an improvised technique. Shall we continue this? I'm fairly certain any further negotiating is pointless.
That seems to be the case, unfortunately. But first, I have an idea. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it. That I cannot do. As I said before, she wishes to live in the reality where she is Kasumi. There's no way I can hand her over to you with matters as they currently are. I already told you that I won't harm her, and I'll swear by it. Don't worry about her. Go. Look at the reality I've created for you all. Once you've seen the results, I know you'll realize which future is best.
You think we'll just obey your orders?
I apologize, but you really are going through with this. even if it's by force.
Poof.
We'll meet again 1 week from today, January 9th.
Why does
I genuinely pray that you'll change your mind by then.
Is there like a reverb I'm just not hearing?
He got away. We shouldn't chase him too far. Let's say we head back for now. I had spent all that time investigating the people around you so I could set you up. To think, Takuto Maruki of all people would be the mastermind behind this absurd situation. And he happens to be warping the very fabric of reality while ranting about making everyone's dreams come true. Talk about incomprehensible motives. I can't even wrap my head around such intentions. At any rate, we need to figure out our next steps. I think it'd be suicide to march back in there at the moment. We need intel first. If we're going to stand up to him, we have to know more than nothing. I'll do some investigating on my own. I hate that we have to do what he says, but Maruki told us we have to wait until January 9th. Let's meet up here next week. Although I imagine both our lives will be very different if you choose to live in this reality as your friends have been.
There's no point obsessing over it now. I should go back to my room. So I assume we get to hang out in the reality that Maruki handled or made. Welcome home. You sure we're out late? It's me. I discovered something that I thought I should tell you right away. I called Yoshizawa-san's house to see what I'd learned. They believe she's been at training camp since yesterday. To think, Maruki really is changing our physical reality as he sees fit. No kidding. This is the first time I've witnessed a power that even comes close to this magnitude. Even the great phantom thieves you're so proud of fell in line with the scheme. You're going to see if you can change their minds, aren't you? Well, fine. I suppose we could use the manpower. If you can actually bring them to their senses, that is. That's wholly dependent on whether or not they're capable of leaving the reality they supposedly wished for. I'll focus on investigating Maruki further. You do what you need to. Okay, so we're on the 2nd of January right now, and we have until the 9th. So I assume it's going to be one person per day that we convince. Well, I'll reach out to you should anything come up. Good night. Was that Akechi? You two seem to be getting along well lately. Hey, so I was thinking, why don't us Phantom Thieves all go to a hot spring together sometime? Then Lady An and I can... How's that sound? Perfect, right? We should ask the rest of the gang soon. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it, Ogami-kun. Seems this reality is the one that Morgana wished for. Alright, we ought to hit the hay for today. The bed may be a tad too cozy for the both of us. Oh well, I'll just start sleeping on the sofa instead. Huh? Where's this coming from? Well, yeah, I'd say I'm happy. Like reality? Well, it is the one we fought for with everyone else, so... Oh wait, what did I mean by... That doesn't seem right. I got captured in Kamoshida's palace, and that's when I met you guys. When we go to Mementos, I transform into a... Huh? Okay. Got to be useful for humans that I admired so much. Nothing could make me happier. What was... sorry, I'm gonna go out and do some thinking for a bit. You should get some sleep. Seems all I can do now is wait. Yep. Hoping I can actually get to a manual save pretty soon. Actually, this is a good time to stop. Yeah, I'll stop here and resume next time. I've been going for 3.5 hours straight. I need a break.